Hi, good day everyone. So this is my need finding and usability assignment for Encash in the form of a presentation. Right, so here we go. What is need finding? Need finding is the investigation into the needs and solutions to improve a product or service. In this case, we focus on Encash. Um, in this um, in this in this presentation, we interview a client who uses Encash for his own personal business and income, as well as as well as various general populace about Encash. So the general the general persona of users. So this is just interviews of passerbys. So here's the information from walk-by interviews, questioning to, well, the people in Princeton, right where I live, pedestrians. So some are aware of the existence of NCAT, but by default just want to use regular links and cash withdrawals. The older generation of people see Encash as a risk and don't want to get involved due to the negative side of technology due to hacking and fraud. Also, there is um, a stigma in our country that I noticed from questioning. There is an America, yes, and Trinidad no attitude. There are individuals who don't believe in local technology and its safety and want nothing to do with it, right? So this is just some of the businesses that I noticed that have the Encash. So where I live is a market, the Trans local market, right in New Princeton. Then it have Ravi Doubles, right? He doubles man. He, he supports Encash. Then Sharon Bikoto, somebody who I work with. He repairs laptops and he sells Amazon Fire Sticks. And also he sets them up and he programs them. Right? This here is an image of the 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 QR code from Transmarket. Transmarket, right? So this is just some questioning of Saudi customers who buy in the market. The majority of customers don't use Encash when shopping at Transmarket. As produces weighed, it is calculated on the spot using 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 calculators and Weird, weird, weird using skills. There are the rare customers who use Encash, but the older staff is okay with it as long as the customers know what they're doing. So, in other words, they let the customers, well, right, launch their app and make their purchases, right, on their own. Here's the interview one. I have this in an audio file which I will also upload right in the presentation. So Jaron Bikoto, he's a young self-made um, entrepreneur. He sells fire sticks and repairs laptops and phones. Um, I wonder if I should have put his age. I don't think I should have put this value. Um, he sells and programs Amazon Fire Sticks. Customers who don't have online banking, you can conduct business by transferring money from their account to his account to take payments. It is easier and more convenient as you always have your phone on you. It um, it benefits you in the long run. In the long run, as it is more safe and convenient way to make payments. Um, it is it is safer as the customer don't always have to walk around with cash, making themselves potential targets for theft. Um, these are some of the places that Mr. Jaron uses Encash, right, which is in Pizza Boys, um, in Zaparia. This is where he lives. Um, Punchman, right? It's a pariah, and his friend has a barbecue business. Overall, his customers who has Encash, he can conduct business in a safe and effective manner. Right, this is a continuation of the interview. So I asked Sharon how he discovered Encash. Sharon discovered Encash on television and was curious about what the hype was about and tried it out, and it was a success for his business. How Encash works is it syncs with your bank account, and you link Encash with any valid bank account. Here's our next interview with Joyce Hospitalis. This is the an older individual, Miss Joyce Hospitalis is a soap maker. She has her own store selling soap making raw materials and also homemade soaps. Joyce 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 doesn't use Encash but knows about it. When asked why she doesn't use Encash, um, the central response was that most of her customers don't need the hassle well at their age, and and Encash is for young people or the younger generation. Right? I walked into Republic Bank in Princeton and I asked them about Encash, and this was some of the results I got. So, so paying of So paying a visit to Republic Bank in Princeton and asking our Republic Bank representative about Encash and how to apply. The representative explained that you have to open an Republic Bank account to apply for Encash. When in fact, Encash can be used with any bank account locally. So this discovery showed that even though Encash can be used with most bank accounts, Republic Bank would would capitalize on it to get more customers to open up a bank account in Republic Bank, which is understandable as Encash was made by Republic Bank. Usability. So Encash is an easy to use application. There is a tech-savvy barrier noticed between the older generations and the younger generation. The older folks are a little more skeptical about Encash and link it to hacking and general online risks of having their money online. Usability continue. For Encash to be successful, various barriers in our country needs to be broken down or at least worked on, such as there can be online free training to learn to use Encash for the less tech-savvy users, like the older generations. From a business perspective, businesses are moving away from the older folks and targeting the, the younger, the younger social media generation, um, which is which is faster, right? Um, so here's a question I asked an individual. So I asked them, right, which is faster, taking out cash from your wallet or swiping a debit card? Well, when I asked them about Encash, well, this was their response, which is faster, taking out Encash from your wallet and swiping your debit card, or taking out your phone, starting up the Encash app, waiting for it to load, right? You select menus, right? You enter the amount, you scan the QR code, you wait for payments successful and then conclude the transaction. Um, People don't have the patience or tolerance to go through a lengthy process to make a simple purchase from the investigation into usability for Encash. Some people believe in person-to-person transactions using tangible means such as cash or links card to forge bonds between both parties. Um, Even though Encash has the means to add friends and still forge bonds or form a or form relations between the buyer and the seller. People are stuck in the old school mindset. In conclusion, conclude, Encash is the future of transactions and a new and fresh means of doing it. The issue is to get people away from their comfort zones of using cash and links, and this has to do with the general business environment. There are individuals who use Encash, but it is restricted to those but but it is restricted to those ambitious enough to use it. So here's some of my sources. Jaron Dakota interview. Right, he puts us down. Right, he puts us down. Populist and general questioning. Chance local market and choice hospitals. Right. Um, right. The rest of it, right, of the information was mainly from asking around. Um, there was some research, but it's mostly my own investigation, right, into Encash. So right, well, that is the key presentation. I thank you and enjoy your day. Hi, so this is the first interview with Sharon.
Right.
So basically, how Encash benefits me is basically like people who don't have online banking, that kind of stuff, and they use the Encash. I get a transfer the money to them, they transfer back to me. I have business places that also use the Encash. It's easier, it's convenient. You always have your phone on your Sunday, you leave your wallet home. You understand? You could use your Encash. So when you use your Encash now, it benefits you, you understand, in the long run, regardless how. So yeah.
Right. Like
Anything else you need to know about it?
like what are the businesses who does use that?
Alright,
You
so
know any?
use it in Pizza Boys and Superior. I use it by the Punchman. I used it, well, my friend have a little barbecue business, I use it by her. Yeah, that's the only places I use it so far. Other than that, transfer into other, well, people with other accounts. I have like who using the Encash as well, like transferring money and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So anything else?
I'm up for
Right, this is our next interview that I did with Sharon. Just to complete the interview.
on recording. That's all. Yeah. So, how you got into it?
I saw it on the TV and I said I must see what the hype is about. I said I'm gonna try it and it actually worked for me. So yeah. That's how I
Yeah,
got
but it's you download the app, right? And then when you go in the
You
bank and
download the
apply.
app, you register it. No, you sync it'll sync with your bank account instantly. So once you put your bank account, if you put your bank info on it, it'll show up. It'll take the money off your bank account straight to the Encash and it'll show up on your digital wallet. So you can use the digital wallet to make your purchases.
Yeah, but I went in Republic Bank, right? And I asked how to use it, and they say how I have to open an account in Republic.
No, you don't need to open an account.
You don't
I
need
just
to?
download the app and I can show you. I just download it and I have a Scotia bank account and
Or I can link.
yeah, I just download it to sign in.
So I'm going to see this. So. Well, take a link that with any bank account then. Oh.
Just so
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
This here is the the last interview that I did with Choice Hospitales. Okay.
Carnival Village and they advertise that they're using Encash.
Okay, the hairdressers and
Hairdressers using it. The vendors who sell for Carnival in the booths in Port of Spain and the village that they will be Carnival Village, they advertise that they were using Encash. Chinese laundry. Oh God, the father was Ellis Chowlin on. Anthony Chowlin on. He have a place by one Woodbrook place, Woodbrook Yard, with a number of booths and they selling food. He said they're using Encash.
Okay. Well, what my lecturer, right, you want to ask, like the public, right, is like...
If they ever use it.
Like, would you use Encash, right? What is, like your thoughts about it, right? Like you find it risky or... Right, or you ride the card, you know about card.
Well, in my case, I don't know anything about it, and to me, I find it kind of risky because it's something like cryptocurrency where you have a wallet, online.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way, and whatever, like it withdrawing or whatever, but you got to keep track of your thing, and I don't know, I find it kind of risky because you see, they have cyber criminals.
Yeah, we're in that age too, eh?
Yeah.